Today we're going to cover a few more features. So first of all, you can make a new movie, and then you will have your camera feed here. You need all this. So this is your fan, and then I have my cup here. And then I have my minifigure and my cup. So first, you can tape your base plate to your table so that your base plate won't move. So I'm going to do that right now. Okay, I've done that now. Since we won't be using a lot of the frame, we won't be using the whole thing. We're just going to have a small area of it. We can go to camera settings and then zoom it in until we have what we want. So we have our minifigure in the center of the screen with his table and his cup. And then put my table in the center. And then I'm going to take a picture right now. So adjust my lighting. There. So now I can take a picture. So once I take a picture, you'll see your picture appear at the bottom of the screen. And then you can tap on that frame, and then you will see this little thing pop up. So you'll see this select button right here, and then cut, copy, and paste, which is in gray because I don't have anything copied onto my clipboard. So I'm going to click copy to put it on my clipboard, and then I can scroll to this, and then if I click, you don't have to scroll to that, but then you can click the camera that is right next to the most recent picture that you took, and then you'll have this thing. And then now you see that paste isn't gray anymore, so you can click paste, and then your picture will be pasted. So, and then you can, if you don't like your picture, then you can tap on that picture and then press delete, which is a trash can. So once you delete it, it's deleted. And then if you accidentally deleted something, then right here, that's the undo button. So if you click the undo, then you can do undo delete frame. Or if you're on the device and your settings are somehow set to, if you shake your device, then it will undo it. But if you shake your device, then your device obviously has to move. So if you want to undo, then click undo. So I don't need that. And also if you click forward, sometimes in other things that when you edit, there's a redo. So I don't need that. So and then I'm going to have my minifigure pick the cup up. So I'm just fast forward to where my minifigure drinks. So it's not necessarily actually a movie that I make. So do that. So my minifigure picks up his cup. He slowly raises it to his mouth. So now he's drinking it, and I can take a few more pictures. And then I can have him bring it down. And then if you're using onion skin and you want your cup to be in the exact same place where you started, then you can scroll to that picture, to that frame where you started it, and then you can compare. So mine is a little bit off there. So now I can tap the first frame that I want to select, and I click select at the bottom left corner of this little pop-up. So select and then drag it across to the last frame that you want to select. And then I tap that last frame, and I can click copy, and then click on the camera again, and then paste, and then that frame will be pasted. And yeah, this is a little fast, so I'm going to adjust the speed. And then you can repeat that. You can paste that however many times you want. So I can paste it. So this was my previous example that I made. It was a vertical. So I can go back to that one, and then and then another example of looping would be fan. So you don't need the cup anymore. And then, so if you have a chair or something, then you can put it in the frame. If you don't want your minifigure to sit on the chair while the fan is blowing on it, then that's perfectly fine. You can just have the minifigure stand. The fan build that I built is actually minifigure height, so that if I just make my minifigure stand, it's going to blow directly into my minifigure's face. So I'm going to use the chair. And then I can just put my fan wherever I want. Create a new project. Done. So I'm going to put a fan right here to show you. So the fan build that I built is also actually spin. So you can actually spin it and you don't need to worry about like building and rebuilding. So I'm going to take a picture right now and then move it a tiny bit. If you have one of these symmetrical propeller blades for your fan, then you only have to use, you don't have to go a full loop. So I can just spin it. And then when I think it's close to my original place, actually pretty close, I can go back to my first one and then do that. So it's one fast loop. And then I can select it again. So select, copy, paste. So for my fan, I need to paste 3 times because it's 3 propeller blade, and then so that it would make a full circle. If you want to do more than that, then that's perfectly fine. All you have to do is keep pasting. And if you don't want to do all of this scrolling, then you click the camera, you go to the very end first, and then click paste. And then it won't like send you all the way back to your camera. It's going to keep you where you pasted. So you can click on the image again and then insert camera. It's going to insert the camera before the frame that you selected. So, and then you can click on that camera and then paste. And if you don't like where you inserted the camera, you can always send the camera to the end or insert it in another frame. So yeah. So another example is you can have your minifigure weightlifting. So my minifigure. Stand here. As you can see, I'm actually accidentally moving my fan a little bit every time I take a picture. And so I'm going to have to deal with it or either start over. And then another thing, if you're too lazy to go up and then down, then for the cup and the weight, you can use another thing called reverse. I'm going to check weight. So there. I can select it again. Copy, paste, paste. And then if you want to use the reverse thing, then you select half, select, copy, and then I'm just going to paste that, and then paste, select the area, the number of frames that you want to reverse it, and then next to paste, the little clipboard thing, there's a reverse button. And then if you click that, then it's reversed. So my fan was moving this, so that's not very good. And then another thing when you're using copy and paste is that when you're looping, just make sure that the only thing that you're looping is moving. Otherwise, the other things that you're going to be moving is also going to loop.